Hey people of the interwebs, it is Q with another adventure in ARK Survival Evolved on the Scorched Earth map. And here I am just checking out my poison wyvern, and it's got about 16 minutes before it needs attention, before it wants some more care. Also in the mix, while I was waiting around for the 3 hours to pass for the next care stage for the wyvern, I went out and got myself a couple of more wyvern eggs. This is a level 72 fire wyvern, and it should be ready at around about the same time that the poison wyvern needs care and attention. I also picked up not such a good number, but I did get a lightning wyvern egg, only a level 16 unfortunately. That's the best I could find out of the bunch. The reason I haven't got that one incubating at the moment is because every time I put it down next to the aircon units, it says it's too cold. So I want to just make sure the fire one is hatched first, and then I'll put this down and see whether there just wasn't enough space for both of the eggs in the same place at the same time. So, what is it now? 15 and a half minutes. Okay. We do have a lot of cactus broth on our bird here. So, if this baby wyvern wants milk... Who's making this? Are you making silly noises again? Is it you? If this baby wyvern wants milk, we're going to have to go out to the desert and grab ourselves another wyvern, knock it unconscious in our trap, and milk it and bring the milk back. So I guess I'll bring you guys back in about 15 minutes. So here we are with 30 seconds left to go before we find out what kind of care our baby cyanide, well, juvenile cyanide poison wyvern wants next. Regardless of what it wants, we're still going to have to go out and get ourselves a big female wyvern into our trap and milk it, because juvenile cyanide will want feeding some milk. Wants a walk. Oh, that's good. I can make that happen, especially now that I've figured out that the problem I was having before with baby cyanide not following me was the fact that I had it on the highest follow distance ever. But now I've got it on the shortest follow distance, it should be alright. Is that enough of a walk, or do you want to go for more walks? More walks, okay, let's walk all the way over here, come on. Why does it stop following me? Oh, I think it's done. Alright, that's fair enough. Unless it stopped for a poo. Yeah, wants care in another 4 hours. Okay, so let's get it back over to here. And then as soon as this fella is back into place, we'll take a quick look at our egg that's incubating next to the aircon units and figure out if we've got time enough. Ah, you're not going to come this all the way over here? Okay, what we can do is we can go all the way over here. Get you lined up. And then come all the way over to the other side. Stop. Right, I'll go over here. This will be an awful lot easier when I can actually land this thing. Yeah, oh, that's not very good. That's blocking the doorway now. Okay, that'll do for me. And I guess we really have to feed this little guy sometime soon, 560. And we'll get it some milk as well. So let's just take a quick look at the egg that's incubating and guesstimate how long that's got left. Ooh. Yeah, maybe we've got 20 minutes or so, so that might just get us enough time to get into the wyvern's lair and get a wyvern to follow us. Well, you also may have noticed I moved all of my animals over to here to this feeding trough simply because it was getting too crowded over by the house. Oh, that's right, we've got to take salt with us. I knew there was something missing. Thanks to one of my viewers who said to me, next time you go and get some milk from the wyverns, make sure you've got salt with you because it will last longer on the journey home. Alright, let's go and see what we can get and hopefully get back in time for the hatching of our fire wyvern. Okay, so here we are back at the Wyvern's Ravine. Just time to pop one of these into our bird, pop one of those into our inventory, and eat that ourselves. So now we are both protected against being spotted by the wyverns. Now, let's see. Well, basically what I'm looking for here is a female, obviously. I can't even see what that one is. It's a male, that's no good to us. But also we want a low level one, so I think we'll just head down into here and try not to get... I don't want a lightning wyvern, that's for sure, because the reach on those things is just too far and we can never accelerate away fast enough. Oh, wow. A fire one would be okay, but preferably a poison would be an awful lot easier. They all seem to be congregating down there. What's this one in here? Hello? Oh, you look a bit bloody. Why is that? Where are you? It's a male. Uh-oh. That's not good. Did we upset it for some reason? Is it following us? Yes, it is. It's a male. It's absolutely no use to us whatsoever, but it's following us. This is not a good start. I wonder why that one's so bloody. I wonder who was attacking it. Are you going away? Please stop following me. No. Yep, losing interest. That's a good thing. Okay, let's get back over here. I've got a feeling that this could take some considerable time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you guys back once I've got one that's following me back to the trap. Alright, I've spotted the one. It's this female here. Let's head out of here. Whoa! Over the edge. Is it following? Yes, it is. Beautiful. Okay, so it is a poison. I think it's about a level 9. Female and poison is what makes me happy. Because it hasn't got... Oh, it's losing interest. Come back. Oh, why do they lose interest so quickly? So poison, as I said, is good because they don't have a very long reach on their attack. Please, dude, just slow down. Wow. Okay, now is it following me or is it still distracted? Yeah, I thought so. Still distracted by everything else that's on that ledge there. Now are you following me? Yeah, that's better. Wow. Just have to slow down a little bit here and let it think as though it's catching up. And hopefully we can get this. There's the trap down there. Alright, let's head down. Uh-oh. We slowed down a little bit too much there. Ooh. Alright, here we go. Oh, and we also took somebody else's advice from the comment section, and we've now got a keypad here, which we can close our door with. So, deactivate, close. 1, 2, 3, 4. Have a look around the wall, and the gate is closed. Fantastic. Alright, let's jump on our bird, get a little bit closer. Not too close that we're going to get scorched or poisoned. And let's take this lady down and grab her milk. Ooh. Maybe we were a little bit too close there. It's down already. Okay. What the hell was that? Don't know what hit me there. But we're going to take all of the milk. We're going to pop another trank in here. And then we're going to get our bird. And we're going to see if we can kill this for the XP. Okay, so 50% torpor level, and I think we can take this down. It's only a level 8. We should be good to get the XP and then get the heck out of here, back to base in time for our egg hatching, and also give our juvenile poison wyvern some of this beautiful milk. Uh-oh. Oh, we didn't. We missed just by a little, just a touch. Alright, we're going to take it down again because I'm so want to get the... This is so slow to load, this rifle. I so want the experience points for the bird. Down again. Okay, let's get in there. Beautiful. Okay. Let's just quickly open the gate up in case we need to use the trap again. I do like this idea of having the wall and the keypad to close the gates. It does make life so much easier. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get on our bird. Make sure those gates are wide open. Yes, they are. Beautiful. And let's head home. I'll bring you guys back as soon as we get back to the base. Okay, so here we are back at the base, and first thing I want to do is grab one of these milks and feed it to baby cyanide. So I'll grab that one, pop it in here, and let's see what happens to the health or the food. Is he not hungry anymore? Well, now he's a juvenile, maybe he's eaten off the trough. Now the food is definitely still going down. Oh, that's better. Okay, well, we forced the milk into the wyvern, and that took up the food level once again. And don't know why it didn't eat it automatically by itself. Maybe it just wasn't at that hungry stage. But we've got 3.5 hours before this guy needs attention again. So first thing I want to do is just hang on. We better check on that egg. Make sure it hasn't. No, it hasn't. But how close is it? Yeah, that's good. We've still got probably about 5 or 10 minutes left on that egg. So that gives us enough time to take off from here, put the cactus broth back, and then I want to get that prime meat onto here as fast as possible, because I want to turn that into jerky if I possibly can. Let's get this remaining milk into here, along with some salt. So how long's that got left? 2 hours. So definitely enough time there for us to get the egg hatched. Alright, let's put everything else away. And let's see how this prime meat is doing. Everything decays so quickly here. So already at 21 of them spoiled, and the cooked prime meat only 8 out of a whole bunch. So let's get that in here, and it'll make some jerky for us. Yeah, the rulebook certainly changed when they brought out the Scorched Earth map. Let's just give our XP booster a tap here. You also may have noticed, as well as moving all of these animals over to this trough away from the house to give me some working space and maneuvering space, I've also added another wolf, another saber-tooth, and at least one raptor. also picked up this. It's an archer, or an arker. Really, it's more of a parish sending sort of tool. I'm not sure that I would actually be using it, but if I am, I've been pumping the stamina on this one, because obviously if I'm jumping off tall mountains with this as my parachute, it's going to have a lot of stamina if it's going to stay in the air for as long as possible. So that's the gang over there who we are going to eventually go out and do some crazy hunting with. Give this guy a tap as well, so everybody else gets an XP boost over here. 3.5 hours. Juvenile. So the eggs should be hatching shortly, and what I'll do is I'll bring you guys back just as that's about to happen. Well, of all the luck in the world, just as I'm standing there waiting for the egg to hatch, along comes an electrical storm, knocks my generator out. I have no power for lights and no power for the aircon units. So now the egg, I believe, is too cold. I've got to pick that up and wait for this storm to pass. ARK just keeps throwing things at you. I know it sounds stupid, but I'm going to put that in the fridge so it just stays in a sort of stasis mode while this storm is in and until the storm passes. Not much we can do really, except keep petting our XP boosting dinos and giving everyone the XP boosts. That one's ready for a little bit of a level up. Still going with the same old thing here. Everyone that's at 1,000 health, we're keeping adding to their melee damage. So there's another one. Cool. 2,000 health, so great. 300 melee damage. That's beautiful. Well, I would like to ideally get them all above 300 damage. But we'll have to see how that goes as things start to slow down when they start getting to the higher XP points. Yeah, that's all of this lot done. Okay, well, I'll bring you back when the egg's ready to hatch after the storm has finished. I'm still waiting for the egg to hatch, but it looks like opportunity has come knocking at my door. Wild female Carno, level 120, literally right outside my front door. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get up here and see if I can take it down long distance from here. Or maybe better from the other side, not too sure. Let's have a look, see. Oh, yeah, okay, it's still there, that's good. So, can I take this thing down from this distance? What I don't want is, I don't want it to get cheesed off and run away. In fact, I prefer it to come towards my gate and my fence here than go anywhere else. In fact, I prefer it right up against the gate. This would be a beautiful addition to our... It's down? I believe it's down. Okay, fantastic. Fabulous. A level 120. Doesn't get any closer to home than that. Now, let me see if I've got some raw meat that I can throw into there, and obviously some narcs as well, because we want to keep it knocked out. So if we grab, let's say, just 49 would do. 49 narcs, and Not sure how many meats it's going to take, but we'll grab that many. Ah, no, that many. The more the merrier. When we go out killing things on Miss Wrangler, we always get lots of meat, more meat than we can actually use, so I don't mind if some of it goes to waste. So, let's get this all in here. Fantastic. Now, while that is doing its thing, there shouldn't be really too much that's going to interfere with it in the canyon here, because usually it's just dodicks and those camel-like things. I can't remember the name right now, but it's usually nothing that's going to be very aggressive that comes into the canyon. Pet that for more XP for these guys. Check on the egg. It's all systems go here. We're getting closer on that. Let's go over here and pat this guy for more XP over here. And I'll bring you guys back soon. So here we are in our incubation room, just moments away from this level 72 baby fire wyvern hatching out and becoming part of the pack. Up there it is. Oh, it's sunken through the floor, but that's okay. Where are you going, fella? Just chill out. Just chill out. We've got an imprint. What are we going to call this one? I don't know. We'll call this one Q for now until we come up with a decent enough name. Let's also do the usual things. Neutral. Disable wandering. Set it to passive. And also we want to change the follow distance to the lowest. And this is where I went wrong last time. I didn't change it from the highest because I thought high was the highest. There is this level here called highest, and then when you change it from there, it's now at the lowest possible following distance. It's already following me, so let's walk out here, away from the noisy aircon units, and bring the fire wyvern outside. Where's it going? Oh, okay, so it's got a bit of an odd turning circle. Bring the fire wyvern outside to join our juvenile poison wyvern. This is really, really good. Come on, fella. You sound like a 50-ton truck moving through a tunnel, even though you're only the size of a jerboa. Can we get it to come further this way? Yep, that'll do it, I reckon. Fantastic. Okay, so this is quite interesting. That's the size comparison of the baby compared to the juvenile. Ah, yes. This one's going to turn out to be a beautiful fire dragon. Look at that. And this one doesn't have a forked tongue, unlike the poison, which does have the forked tongue. So if we get close down here, see? Forked tongue in the poison, but not in the fire. Interesting. I wonder what the tongue of the lightning wyvern is shaped like. Now, so basically, that's pretty much it until it needs feeding, and of course until it needs care, which is probably going to be in about 3 or 4 hours, 3.5 hours. Okay, so 3.5 hours for this one. And how much have you got left? 3 hours and 3 minutes. Fabulous. Let's just look out here and see how, yeah, apart from that great big kangaroo sat next to it, nothing is disturbing our level 120 female Carno, which of course is going to be perfect as the pack leader for this bunch of badass monsters. So what I'm going to do, I'll bring you guys back as soon as I have that Carno tamed up, and then we're going to ride out with that lot following behind us and cause havoc across the map. I think that sounds like a plan, don't you? Oh, terrific. I missed it by a second while I was trying to punch out a parasaur. And ended up breaking my own leg. I've just tamed my Carno again. We're just going to call this one Q for now. And we're going to saddle on this little beastie. And first of all, let's set it to neutral. Set it to passive. Disable following. No, actually we'll keep following on, but we'll change the follow distance from everything to lowest. We'll get a saddle on this guy. And take back what we had left. So we're going to fly this guy and get our cargo to follow. Just close the gates so no annoying parasaurs can come in. Let's get this lady up here, parked up. And now let's have a go. This is too much. Let's have a quick look at our new pack leader. That's a mighty fine looking Carno. It's going to be the pack leader for that lot over there. But that's not going to happen now, because let me just dismount. And let me just quickly switch those off. What I've done is I've moved my little standing torches over to here. And hopefully this thing is still incubating. Yes, it is. I got my lightning wyvern egg out of storage and stuffed it over here where I can put more fires and standing torches around it. It's going to take a while to incubate, obviously, but the old air conditioning trick didn't work in this particular instance. It was just far too cold for it. And also, what I did was I came up with a name for our baby fire wyvern. Baby propane. Propane, you know, gas, fire, propane, spelt differently. It's the best I could come up with while I was doing nothing else. So let's just make sure this guy is, yep, he's set to passive, he's on following distance low, or she, I should say, she. And we'll just park her right over here. And what I'm going to do is I am going to say that's it for this episode. It's going to be a short episode, I know, but it is getting late in the afternoon and I want to get myself prepared to get on my Carno and lead this pack of wayward misfits out into the map where we will wreak havoc and carnage across the land as far as the eye can see. Well, maybe not that far, but you know what I'm saying. So, thanks very much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed this episode. And of course, if you'd like to see some more, there's plenty more ARK videos on my YouTube channel. Check them out, and if you like any of them, leave a like. If you've got any comments on any of them, leave comments too. As soon as I see those, I'll get back to you. Thanks for watching, and take it easy.